reinventing the classroom and starting their students on journeys that will change the course of history. Shape the future. Teach. Learn more and receive free support at teach.org.
This hour of Buzz Sports Radio is powered by Ritchie Law Firm, injury lawyers. Ritchie Law is on top of it. Go to ritchielaw.com.
That's ritchielaw.com.
They score! Your home for Duke basketball.
I'm meteorologist Elizabeth Gardner. We have an extreme heat warning in effect for today. That is a very rare type warning for us here, so you really need to take it seriously. You'll feel it stepping out the door. It's really warm and muggy. 102 for our high later on today. 78 overnight tonight. There could be a few isolated thunderstorms. Tomorrow's high 100, and we'll likely see some late day storms. As a matter of fact, tomorrow we have a level 2 risk for severe weather.
The Sports Shop is presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Service. Alsco's first aid service is great for office buildings, restaurants, automotive facilities, or anywhere emergencies can happen. Call Alsco today at 919-828-7491 or visit alsco.com. Again, that's alsco.com to learn more about what they can provide for your business.
Top of the morning to you. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday is always a challenge for some people. But today's going to be a good day.
Yes.
Trust. This is the Reese. That's Reese with an S. And we got lovely and talented Pamela Thompson Smith.
Good morning.
And we got the professional A-Town behind the glass. Let's go.
I found the love provides the key.
Come on, people.
Unlocks the hardest souls of you and me.
Shine today.
Love will learn to sing this song.
That's when you look. I can't see that.
Written in the stone. Every man I meet, walking time.
Bump it on.
Feel what the past is conscious mind.
Past conscious mind.
Love will come and take you home. Yeah. Hey, love.
Written in the song. Good morning, Pamela. How you doing?
Good morning.
Is everything kosher?
Everything's great.
Oh, that's good, man. You have a good evening?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Man. A-Town, good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Feeling good?
Why don't we just record that so when I ask that question, you can just play that sound bite? Because it sounds the same every morning.
That could be done.
He's like, I press these buttons. That's easy.
Man. Well, you know, we're in this strange kind of mode where, you know, we kind of looking for
Yes.
the next thing. Lucky enough, we do have the NBA draft
It's
the next
almost
couple of
draft
days. We're going to
time.
do our draft. We're going to do a little bit today. Gonna really go in, drill in hard tomorrow
Okay.
During the show. But if you didn't know, it's 75 days, roughly. Let's say 70-some days before the start of the NFL season.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to let you know that. So
Countdown.
yeah, at one time we was in the hundreds. Now we're down in the 70s. So we're getting down real
It's
quickly.
moving fast.
Yeah, we'll be in the 60s and the 30s. Then we're a week away, and it's gonna be on and popping.
Yes.
That's the way it's going down. But in the early week, we got the NBA draft tomorrow. Tomorrow, actually, they have stretched it out. It used to be one day. Both rounds now it's 2 days. First round is going to be Wednesday. The second round is going to be Thursday, and we are looking for some Duke guys to be drafted.
Cooper Flag.
Cooper Flag, first name Carl, Knipo, how you want to pronounce that? I'm told he's going to be in the top
4.
Top 4 or 5.
But then I've seen it where some people had him 6, and the lowest I've seen is 7. So, but right now the latest is 4, and the prediction, maybe we'll go see him play.
In Charlotte. Yeah,
In Charlotte.
I saw that too. Yeah.
What? You no smile, no nothing.
I
Does
got
that add? You know how the song say, "Can you add to me?" Will he add to the Hornets?
Oh yeah, he definitely had. I don't want the Hornets to take away from him.
Ooh.
I gotta get a lot back into the Hornets. My guys that used to own it, and president and all these guys, they're not there anymore. So
And I think that's where your passion left. It shouldn't be that way.
Well, Fred Whitfield, that's my guy.
So that's the only reason you were.
No, it's Fred and Mike and all those guys were doing it. And I know a bunch of other people I used to, Seth Ben and those guys that were part of the organization now.
Used to.
I got to check. I wonder Seth. I don't think Seth's still there, but we'll see. Those guys, they got paid though.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, Seth's a good guy.
I interviewed with him.
Did you? Where?
Yeah, I should have dropped your name. I might have got that job.
Where was
it
this
was
guy?
years ago.
Yeah, that would help you then.
I forgot. Sometimes I forget to use your name.
Well, sometimes it may help you. A lot of times
Sometimes it might
it's gonna hurt you. But
most often it will help you.
Yeah. He's no. After looking on, he's still there. Seth was the chief marketing officer at the Hornets. This guy, he's pretty phenomenal though.
Yeah.
I mean, he did a lot of things for Jump. Matter of fact, when Jump first came out for Nike, he was involved with that. He's doing the Air Jordan on Jump 23 basketball games and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah, he was hiring outside promotions and marketing and event planners, but he really wanted somebody in the area.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's what's up. I could that really? I didn't know that. All right, that's what's up. But Seth's a good dude, man, and always show us little Kmac out in sports shop. A couple other guys was trying to do some business with them. My boy Rex and other people plugged them in, and Seth was always accommodating in seeing us. So anyway, so I'm still with him. I just not locked in like I used to be. We used to go down for the hoop tea and.
Yeah, I used to be at the hoop tea.
I never saw you.
I saw you with the jacket one time.
Did you?
You know him by your jacket.
Did you?
Sir.
Trust me, you have no idea.
Jackets and jeans.
Hey, you have no idea how
and some
significant.
pointed toe shoes. Come on.
So, did you know me then, though? You
A
haven't
little
known
bit.
me.
Yeah, I knew you. Of course, I knew you.
Yeah, but you and
You know, the webmaster, Easy Web.
how you call that easy well?
Easy Web. Yeah.
Well, it was for my time. I tell you, that's pretty damn good. There,
Man, going around the world teaching people about. Back then, the word was World Wide Web.
Yeah, the World Wide Web, and boy, look where
And
we are
look now.
Damn, that's amazing.
Did you sell it for $1 billion?
Well, that man says the answer is probably no, because if I did, I wouldn't be. I don't know. I may still be
You
here.
still would be doing what you love.
Because I love this, so it don't matter. But yeah, that's so the Hornets are still there. It's interesting. Speaking of that, again, we're gonna get into a draft a little later, but I just posted this on my thread of my 20-some experts, my guys that we smoke cigars with, of course everybody's an expert. And I posted this last night. When I got back home, I started watching The Last Dance. You remember The Last Dance? A-Town, you ever seen that? I want to give you a assignment if you haven't.
Yeah, it was released during COVID.
Yeah, and
Everyone was forced to watch it. We were stuck inside.
He said forced.
See, when somebody
It was good. It was good. It was just, what else were we supposed to do?
when somebody
you know?
respond to something that way, no, you already know what time it is.
He don't like
It was a great documentary.
Okay,
But
okay,
we were forced to watch it because there was nothing else to do.
all right, that's fair. All right, so as a follow up to their question, last night it amazes me that they put that on last night on ESPN and ESPN2 immediately after the NBA Finals. You know why?
Why?
Because they ain't got no content. They said, well, we're going to put this on right here.
We'll draw some eyeballs
Right.
to this.
And it did. So I sat down, and like A-Town and everybody else, we was forced to watch it during COVID, which was, they did an unbelievable job with that, though. I mean, the people, the producers, the content creators, I'm going to stay in the night that's going to be like a 30 for 30.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'll talk about that too. But anyway, it's interesting that when you look at Michael Jordan, because it was centered around him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they made it about Dennis Rodman and of course some of the coaches and but basically it was centered around Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Period. And I'm trying to find this post if I can see it on the radio because I made a cuss. Let me see.
Oh Lord.
I may have found this post. I said, watching The Last Dance on ESPN, I wish a blank would even try to discuss the best to ever lace them up. Hashtag 23 all day and all night long. The best. Now, A-Town.
Uh-oh.
Then people start going off DJ and Ian. He's an MJ hater, so he jumped in.
Yeah, what did Ian say?
Man, I don't know. Can I repeat it? I don't know. I gotta see.
Everybody was cussing.
No. And DJ, he's like, what DJ say? Spit. What did he say? Hey, tired of hearing it. Oh, that's DJ. I'm just tired of hearing the same stuff every day about Michael Jordan. And stuff like that. I mean, it is where it's going in. I love MJ. He just has a fragile ego. Did he say talk about his political associations and what else? This is a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know. I never asked. Anyway, just a whole. It went on 20. I mean,
It went text viral.
I just put my phone down. I just put my phone down. I said, I hate that even start that conversation. That's the truth. I hate. I hate that even happened. But I would tell you though, watching it personally, the guy was just phenomenal.
It's amazing.
And it's not even close, A-Town, when you look at what MJ did during that time. Basketball was different, a lot physical, but that guy, how people talk about him like he's not even human. Seriously, he's like something that we've never seen before, which is true. So, as you reflect back on Last Dance, if you can, do you remember how phenomenal Michael Jeffrey Jordan was when he played the game of basketball?
Well, I didn't get to watch him like when he was playing actively, so I just saw the portrayal in the documentary.
Mm-hmm.
He seemed pretty good, but we also have to understand that there's multiple sides to story. So that's like his perception or how it was portrayed from his perspective. Because obviously some people had issues with it, like Scottie Pippen, who was not a fan. So I wonder like how accurate it was.
Wow. So that's fair.
Yeah, that's great.
But even look at Scottie Pippen from a distance. He's full of it. He's so full of it. It ain't funny.
Was he jealous?
Of course
and
he was
that's
jealous.
why his comments gonna be different.
And
his
he kind of like went out to Mike like Michael made him, and it was in a documentary. Scott is real. He was real timid. He didn't have enough confidence, and Michael instilled in him the confidence they need to be a top 75 player in the NBA. He owes Michael everything.
So with 4 other players or another Scotty, would Michael have been able to do the same thing?
No, I think Michael brought the best out of all of them. Steve Kerr, John Paxson, handicap Bill Cartwright. That's what I call him, handicap. Ho Grant. I mean, all those guys. B.J. Armstrong. All those guys that played with. They talked about it, and I don't hear that. I'm just saying when you look at the individuals that dominated the game of basketball the way he did, took over the reins from Magic and Mike and Michael. I mean, and Bird, and for consistently just was that dude. Even every time I go back and watch that, which this is my second time watching it after the first time. I find out things about how Tex Williams came in and along with Phil Jackson, they changed the doggone changed to a triangle offense, and because he wanted other people to shoot the ball other than Michael. Michael still was dropping 30 points even when he shared the basketball. It was just, I just thought it just reminded me, and I'm not trying to get into an argument because it's really not one, because Michael is the best, and Scott is full of it, and all the other haters are full of it because Michael Jeffrey Jordan is the best player I have ever seen, and close to him is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but Michael Jordan, I mean, it's just phenomenal.
That would be another debate. Close to him, Kareem. Not close to him, LeBron.
LeBron ain't even close.
And that's why I have to defend him on the show.
Why? Come on. No, it's not because. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's totally fair to say Michael Jordan's the GOAT if that's what you feel, but to say it's not a conversation, it's not close, is like crazy. To play 23 years at that high level, it's insane.
Yeah. Okay. I just think when I look at Michael Jordan, I just see something that's just. I mean, for the length of time he played, he could have played longer, but for the length of time that he played, I have never seen anything like that before. I'm like, how does he make all those baskets? Like I break it down very simple with fundamentals. I mean, and we seeing highlights, but man, the guy. I remember when he really won like 63 against Boston, 69 points, just 50 at the Garden. When he really want to get busy, he was just so talented that he can do anything he wanted to do. Anything he wanted to do with professionals, A-Town. Like, it's just amazing to see. And I played the game of basketball. Lord knows I died at that level, not even close. But just the fact that, and I was a good shooter, but the fact that he made himself a better shooter coming out of college. He made himself a three-point player, three-point shooter, the best defensive player on the court. Just and see why you frown up?
I was asking AI. I know we asked our A.
Yeah, I ate outlets.
AI,
Okay.
it's like a close debate. Is what it's saying, and it comes down
But
to
first of all, AI.
your preference.
Let me
but they give arguments for Michael, and they give arguments
AI,
for LeBron.
Because the input to AI is people.
Right.
So AI is putting from the Alex crowd,
The young people that
right, and they putting it from the Reese crowd. So what did AI say?
So, okay, so it's a little bit here. So arguments that Michael Jordan would do it would be that Jordan has, a perfect 6-0 record in the NBA Finals, winning the MVP each time. You talk about his scoring, that he averaged about 30.1 points per game, which is higher than LeBron's 27.2. He also has the scoring titles. Peak performance, it says some argue, this would be you, that Jordan's peak performance, particularly in the playoffs, were unmatched. And if you go down and you look at LeBron's, it would be his longevity. He playing longer.
Yeah.
And his playmaking and passing, he's considered one of the best passers and playmakers in NBA history, averaging over 7 assists per game. Jordan didn't quite pass it as much, 5.3.
Okay.
Overall dominance goes to LeBron's.
Overall dominance regarding what? What dominance? Define
all around
dominance.
game. That would be scoring, rebounding, passing, and defense.
That's amazing to me.
Impact on winning for LeBron's had led multiple teams to championships, including winning 3.
Because he jumped around.
Now, if you think about the impact on the game, it says both Jordan and LeBron's have both had profound impact on the game of basketball and its overall global popularity.
So let me ask you a question. Who's more popular even right now? Like I use a scenario. Is Michael Jordan show up at the North Rider Hill to him and LeBron? Michael in one bar room, LeBron in the other bar room. Who's more? Who you more excited to see? Well, no, that's not a good question. Who's going to draw the most people?
MJ.
1,000%. Michael changed the game. He changed guys wearing the ball hair, playing basketball. He changed the baggy shorts. He changed how people view the American basketball globally across the world. LeBron ain't touching none of that.
Did you say ball head?
Yeah.
Yeah, he also
So it's personal. It's personal.
he
Come
also
on.
brought back All Light.
Yeah, him.
He black.
Yeah.
From the light skin.
light skin. Yeah,
he helped y'all.
Yeah, because him and Wesley Snipes, a couple other guys, they really
And
helped
then
us
when
out.
he shaved, they said, "Oh, then all you guys started doing that."
No, I shaved my hair because it just looked. I
it looked better.
I look good with hair. I just wanted to shave one day, A-Town. It ain't personal. But no, but that global dominance, that's ridiculous. I mean, his shoes. I mean, that's not even close.
Maybe that should be the poll question today. See, I don't know, but it's mostly saying here that it's a preference.
Okay,
It's mostly just by your preference.
That's but
because
you know
it's that close.
Up
Reese.
until I started watching it, up until I got reminded about what the Last Stand was all about, I was like, LeBron, okay. But then when I watched all that Michael did to get where he was, and phenomenal. I just think it's not even an argument. Seriously, it really is an argument. So anyway, I sent you something last night. Did you get it?
I did.
Okay, so can you tee it up? Yeah. So it's not even arguing. I know people calling in probably want to give them a hard time. That's fine. But we're gonna get to them after the break. I just want to remind people of our partnership we got going on, man. And Alan Mason sent us some stuff last night that I think Pam's been talking to us about right about now.
Yes, the American Red Cross. And so for June, there are several things that they want to
Several things
remind
are
us
happening, yeah.
of. But the changes to blood supply can happen in an instant. The American Red Cross urges donors to help stay prepared by making an appointment to give blood this month in June. Red Cross proudly celebrates vibrant spirits of humanity that makes our mission possible. Now it's time to roll up the sleeves and give blood as we honor legacy, courage, and compassion that defines our community.
Oh, that's perfect, man. And we love our partnership with them.
Yes.
They always give us some great information to share, and we're going to do that each and every day. Hey, on the other side, though, we'll have a lot of conversations because, the NBA draft is coming up, and the finals just ended, a day or so ago. So we want to keep the party going. I was just reminded last night how phenomenal Michael Jordan.
What's his whole name?
Jeffrey Jordan.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
In every aspect of the game.
MJJ.
In making Pippen an all-star and the legendary player that he turned out to be.
Cringing.
Even though Pippen is a hater and he's mad because his ex-wife. No. Anyway, when we get back, when we get back.
Does that make them family? Family.
More NBA conversation next on the Sports Show. Pam trying to throw shade. Bye. See you on the side. Let's go.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities.
Hey, it's Victoria with 99.9 The Fan with a Men's Health Month tip from WakeMed Heart and Vascular. Each year, smoking causes more than 480,000 deaths in the United States. That's nearly 1 in 5 deaths. Those aren't odds you want to play with. Don't put off kicking the habit. In just 1 year after quitting, a person's risk for coronary heart disease decreases by half. Learn more about how you can quit and get started today, plus other ways to care for your heart at wakemed.org.
It's Jasmine from The Sports Shop. The Sports Shop is presented in part by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Everyone loves the Alsco Injury Report featuring the Alsco First Aid Kit. So stop what you're doing right now and call 919-828-7491 to get your free personal first aid kit. That's right, you can get your own personal first aid kit for free. Call Alsco today at 919-828-7491. Stop what you're doing right now and call 919-828-7491.
Hey Charlotte, are you ready for the ultimate food experience? Then you need to head over to Dame's Chicken and Waffles with locations in Durham, Cary, and Greensboro. Dame is where you will find award-winning chicken and the most unique waffle flavors around.
Whether you're planning a private party, public event, or corporate gathering, Dame's has your catering needs covered. We offer catering for any and all occasions. Imagine your next event with our delicious chicken and waffles. Your guests will be talking about it for weeks.
Join us us on Thursdays for live music that perfectly complements your dining experience. It's the perfect way to enjoy a great meal and some great tunes.
Don't forget to visit our website at dameschickenandwaffles.com. That's dameschickenandwaffles.com. And follow us on social media for the latest updates, special offers, and mouth-watering photos of our dishes. Come on, get smeared by the best.
Dame's Chicken and Waffles, where great food and great times meet. See you soon, Charlotte.
Pam Thompson-Smith, and we are with Dr. Stroman. So tell us, Dr. Stroman, what are you up to in the new year?
I'm excited. I'm fired up about Race Realities Costa, as in I am encouraging men of color to go to Costa Rica for a leadership immersion like no other. Well, it starts with thinking about your purpose and where you're going, where you've been, but also being in a space where men are learning and sharing with one another. Everything from faith to family to business to relationship to money, all of those things. I think going to Costa Rica, the magical place of healing, because we are going to have some fun now, but I just have amazing facilitators, licensed therapists, leaders in their professions, and we're going to guide and we're going to coach. I'm encouraging everyone to go to racerealities.com to check us out. We've got 2 retreats this year in May and in October. Yes, let's do it. Lead, liberate, and love.
There's nothing like when you get that part from eBay and it just fits. Yeah, the first time. So you can do less of this and get right back to more of this. At eBay, you'll find all the parts you need, guaranteed to fit, at prices you'll love. Sounds good, doesn't it? eBay, things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Hi, I'm Vanessa Williams, and I want to share with you the role that diabetes has had in my family. I lost my grandmother at the early age of 64 due to complications with diabetes. She was warm, generous, and a constant encouragement for me to follow my heart. Did you know that African Americans experience chronic kidney disease at a rate that's 25% higher than white Americans? And we're almost 4 times more likely to develop kidney failure. Diabetes and high blood pressure are leading causes of kidney disease, which can result in kidney failure, needing dialysis, or a kidney transplant. The good news is that you have the power to check out how well your kidneys are doing and learn ways to prevent them from failing. So go to your doctor and get yourself checked out. Visit linkbylovetv.org to learn more. Get the facts, get checked, and get healthy.
To some, the sound of a baby babbling doesn't mean much, but that's not true. They're testing out vowels and consonants and trying different sounds. And by 12 months, their babbling is beginning to take on meaning, especially if there's no babbling at all. Little to no babbling by 12 months or later is just one of the possible signs of autism in children. Learn more at autismspeaks.org. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
Reese and Kmac, covering sports the way real fans talk about it. The Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio.
That you understand, I like it. Can you blow my mind? Set off my whole body. If I give you my time, can you snatch my soul from it? I don't wanna wait. Come take me where I ain't been before.
Welcome back to the Sports Shop. We're getting in DL Reese. Love the talent, Pam Thompson-Smith, the firm. It's a happy Tuesday, people. Let's go. Oh, man. 99.9 HD2, 620 Everbuzz, 104.5 FM, that's where we are. Made me swear. The best of the Sports Shop, Reese Kmac, that's our podcast. Get with us. But more importantly right now, John Ronald Hunt and Cornell and James Blackwell and the whole crew. Oh, man, so many people.
Good morning, y'all.
LeVar Battle and those people, because Sports Shop Reese Kmac, that's our, of course, that's our YouTube connection. Like it, share, and subscribe to it, and become part, and we got Bill Woods rocking with us too, to become part of our co-host, if you, of course, Chuck. Chuck Hunt, and then I don't see Chuck on this morning.
They
That's it.
chiming
No,
in.
no, he's on.
Your co-host from yesterday, she on.
Yeah, that's right.
Anissa.
Then we got she on and she in the studio too. Then of course we got Robert Foster, the poet.
Yeah, the poet, Robert.
Anyway, hey, we talking a lot of things this morning. Obviously, we're getting ready for the draft tomorrow. Finals just ended a couple of days ago or yesterday. So, but let's go to the phones for now. We got James in Raleigh. Good morning, James. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
What's going on? How y'all doing?
Good
How y'all
morning, family.
What's up, family?
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm doing great this morning. I just want to chime in quick on this Jordan LeBron debate.
Okay.
It's a good debate. But it's a generational debate. We got to understand this debate gonna keep going on. You got a whole generation that grew up with LeBron. Then you got a whole nother generation that grew up seeing Jordan play basketball. So there's a gap. There's a gap when people might have saw Jordan play with the Wizards, but there's a whole lot of us that saw this man in his prime, and we know who this man is. This man won NBA regular season MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship in the same year, and a scoring title. So we know who this man is. We know who this man is. This man played against some of the top 75 players of all time.
Thank you.
So we know who this man is.
Thank you.
So it's a generational gap. So this debate gonna keep going on and on. But what I don't like about this debate, there's some man in the middle by the name of Kobe Bean Bryant,
Talk to
known as
me.
the Black Mama,
Yes.
that everybody keep leaving out of this debate.
Yeah.
That I grew up watching. This was a bad man. This man didn't run from team to team. This man stayed on one team and won 5 of them things. Everybody like he riding on Shaq coattail. Shaq left and he went back to 3.
Well, let me
And
say,
he got 2 of
hey,
them.
James,
That's good stuff, James.
James, my favorite ever is Kobe Bean Bryant.
Yeah, that's your love.
And I tell you, man, when you bring that up, I get sad when you bring that up. But to your point, though, and I agree. I mean, I think the younger people may argue that because they seen more LeBron than Michael. But I would encourage them to go back and look at some of the things. Like the only reason I'm bringing this up, I was watching The Last Dance last night, and I said, you know what? I think we're not giving Michael enough flowers because he was that dude, and LeBron and all these other guys. I get that, but no. To your point, and never seen that like that before, James. Michael was special.
I think more time go by, we forget people that came before us.
Absolutely.
That's true.
And I think, that was he gone now. He gone. LeBron's still here. But for all the LeBron fans, LeBron is one of the greatest players to ever pick up a basketball. Don't get me wrong. He's one of the greatest. But don't forget, LeBron done played about 23 years. Y'all want to give him the longevity award? Y'all can give it to him.
He did get
But
that.
everything he ain't accomplished, everything he trying to accomplish, Jordan did it all in 15 seasons, man. He did it all in 15 seasons. So I just need y'all to know that. Everything y'all, man, still trying to accomplish in 23 seasons, Jordan did it all in 15. That's why he can come out with his little statement now talking about, this ring coach. Ring coach.
Thank you, James. I forgot about that.
Why did you leave Cleveland?
I
Why
forgot
did you leave
about
Cleveland?
that. And what
You
James
left Cleveland and tried to get rings.
Right.
I forgot about that. What James talking about, he said the ring coach was like, you don't need to have a ring to be great or whatever. See, that's why you bouncing around to go get not one, not 2, not 3, not 7,
not 4,
not
not
7.
5.
We was down in Miami. Hell, he was counting rings, James. Come on, man.
Yeah. Now all of a sudden the ring coach ain't nobody disrespecting. Them boys were great basketball players.
Right.
But they had that man named MJ in there. Wait. So you ain't mad at Charles Barkley because he didn't get a ring because MJ was there. You ain't mad at Patrick Ewing because MJ was there.
Yeah.
You ain't mad at Karl Malone.
Yeah, there you go. That's good.
You see what I'm saying?
You're right, man.
You ain't mad at Gary Payton and Sean Kemp. Because Jordan was there. Them boys ran up on the goat.
Come on,
You see what I'm
James.
saying? Them boys ran up on the goat. And all them names that I just called, I take Jordan out of the picture. And I take Sean Kemp, Gary Payton, Patrick Ewing, Charles Barkley, Drag Drexler over any one of these boys that playing in today's basketball.
Good point.
Cause them boys were great, but they ran up on a man called MJ every time they made it to the finals.
They ran up on the wrong guy. That's what happened. Hey, thank you, James. Thank
James,
you.
we got some people online say they love it when James calls in.
Yeah. So that's a debate. I love them too. So that's a debate that's going on. It's generational.
Mm-hmm.
And like I told everybody, I ain't going to disrespect LeBron James. But my top three in my lifetime, I saw Larry Bird and Magic Johnson at the end. I saw Larry Bird and Magic Johnson at the end. I respect them because they the ones saved the NBA.
They sure
'Cause
did.
The NBA was on being pre-recorded.
Yep, they
It
sure
was
did.
being pre-recorded. So they saved the NBA. But in my lifetime, I'm going to go with MJ, Kobe, and then I'm going to put LeBron. That's my top three in my lifetime that I saw with my own eyes.
But just like, hey,
Yes, I like that
the
list.
debate must be getting hot. Hey, James, we're going to let you go. But, appreciate you. But the debate must be getting hot because I got a guy, I can't tell who it is, but he's commenting out on our YouTube.
Uh-huh.
And he's on the names that people not familiar with. But this guy knows basketball like you never. I mean, real good brother of mine. He knows basketball like you never. Matter of fact, you know what? He may have played. I don't think he played against Braun, but he definitely played against Michael. And he said, let the fans say, who's GOAT. He said he never heard Michael say he's the GOAT. That damn LeBron, matter of fact, A-Town, did LeBron say he was the GOAT? Let's be full disclosure. Did LeBron, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Mike, you ever heard Michael say that, Pam?
No.
I have heard Muhammad Ali say it, though.
Well, that's different.
Why is that
Muhammad
different?
Ali.
Because he said he's the great, yeah, that's different. That's different because
That was his say. I'm the greatest of all time.
And plus, boxing is an individual sport, so you can. But basketball, you have to play with other people,
Right.
And to say that you to go amongst all those people, then I think if you got to say it, then I really don't believe it. Let other people say that for you. We had a conversation about this, and that's something totally different a
You
couple of
always
days ago.
telling me that. You always are.
I have to tell you though. Oh, wow. See, me and Clarence, I would call him. We are very similar in. Now this guy played about 15 years in the league. So let me tell you how he's ranked his top three.
Okay.
A-Town. Somebody that played the game. Somebody who won world championships. Says Jordan 1.
Mm-hmm.
Kareem, which is very similar to mine, isn't 2.
Mm-hmm.
And Magic, which is 3. And Kmac will probably put Magic up. He won't have it number 1, but he's going to have it near 2, I would think. So that's interesting. And I'm not even trying to create conversation because it's a slow time. I've just reflected back on Last Dance last night, and it just made me just realize, I just want to communicate how awesome Michael was, and then I thought about comparing him to guys these days. No. Clarence said, in Boston, you better say you the GOAT. You out there by yourself. That's probably true. And of course, it's a team sport in basketball and football. Anyway, I just think it's an interesting discussion. I think at the end of the day, most people probably weigh in that Michael probably it's the best player we ever seen. Ever.
Ever.
I mean, seriously. 919-890-6200. Let me tell you, we keep telling you to go out to the sports shop with Reese and Kmac on YouTube. You see a whole lot of good stuff, man. It's on fire today.
It is on fire.
I'm just trying to tell you. So you're missing out. Of course, all we're gonna listen to us, and you can listen to us on YouTube too, by the way. But we are getting it in, man. It is phenomenal. I just wanted to reflect back on the Last Dance. I thought Michael Jordan, it's just how he, and again, he made Scottie Pippen. I said it, and every time I say that, A-Town cringes. I love that.
That's crazy to say. He made him.
Hey,
he couldn't win without him.
Scottie Pippen came from Central Arkansas. Scottie Pippen used to be a basketball manager. Follow me now.
Uh-oh.
He ended up playing pretty good for Central Arkansas and got drafted. Jerry Krause drafted him, and And then he came in. He wasn't even playing that much when he first got there. Then Michael started working with him. Then after they lost to Detroit a couple of times, they went in the weight room. He got Scott in the weight room, got the whole team lifting weights so they can get past these guys, the bad boys. And they gave Scotty confidence. Confidence is everything. If you got confidence, I don't care who you are. You got confidence, you can go get it done. He gave Scotty the confidence. He instilled that courage in Scotty. Because Scotty, even now, you can tell either way with Scotty acting nowadays, he's full of BS. But anyway, this is just my opinion. Anyway, he gave Scotty that encouragement, gave him the confidence, and made him the basketball player that he was. And I really truly believe that. I remember one time, Darryl Vereen, my good friend, Mike and them, they used to come and play the Lakers at Carolina all the time. So we go out to Caboodles.
Best club.
And this is so Darryl Vereen. So Mike, Adolph, Mike, they come in, we dap it up, everybody dap it up. So Scottie Pippen standing over there. And this is the way this is Scottie Pippen. My friend Darryl goes on and says, hey, man, it's kind of crazy how he said, yeah, man, you look just like Scottie Pippen. That's what he said. Scottie didn't say not one word. Then Darryl said, damn, you are Scottie Pippen.
He didn't say nothing.
Didn't say not one damn word. I like the hell with him. I mean, Scotty, the guy was, just trying to.
Right. At least say hello.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
I'm Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, that's all. Him and Chris Webber, that's another thing. Chris Webber's that's another topic.
Oh,
anyway.
He's in the news, but yeah, we'll talk about that in entertainment news one day. I'll bring you up to speed.
Yeah, but I thought he denied all that, though, didn't he? Anyway.
It's still going.
Hey, tell what we got. Pam's going to tell you something that all y'all better pay attention to because I'm telling you, today is the day you want to be part of this community.
Yes, and this community is the Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac community of the Sports Shop. And you can join us by scanning our QR codes. One will get you into our very own Sports Shop studio where you can watch us live and be our co-host each day, Monday through Friday. And the other QR code will get you in VIP access.
That's right.
And that means you can join us wherever we are. You can win tickets. You can also come see special what are we going to have? We're going to have something special coming up for our anniversary.
Big time.
Yeah, we're going to have newsletters. So it's really just going to keep you in the know of what's happening with the Sports Shop so that you can join us no matter where you are.
LeBron, he's the greatest. Who says that?
You can even get in with these debates. You know what? Maybe we'll start doing that.
We may have a long time surprise of a guy that used to rock with us on the weekends, and I think when Charlie C came to get in, he's out in Oklahoma, so when he came to wake him up, but we'll see. But we're going to keep this party going.
Yes.
Keep it out there in Sports Shop. Let's go.
Reese and Kmac covering sports the real way fans talk about it. The Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio.
The Adam Gold Show.
Look, I know Carolina's got a lot of money to spend, about $29 million in cap room, but I want them to spend it on the right player. Mitch Marner is a great player, a world-class point producer, but he's not a center. He doesn't score in the playoffs, and he doesn't play physical. Add him, but you better add something else up front, preferably in the middle. Otherwise, it won't work.
The Adam Gold Show, weekdays starting at noon on 99.9 The Fan.
It's time for the Coastal Scholar Athlete of the Month.
Hello, Creighton Blackwell here from Coastal Credit Union and 99.9 The Fan, and we're here to celebrate our next Scholar Athlete of the Month. Today, we're at Southern Durham High School where we're here to celebrate the newest Scholar Athlete, E.J. Reed.
We will be in a position where we may have been down. EJ will come and build up the morale of the team.
What he says, you listen to. And, he's a great guy, great teammate, and he's even better at the sport, so.
Good role model, and he always has positive energy around the field and on the field, even outside the field. He always keeps me on task and doing the good things that I need to do.
So, EJ, how does it feel winning this award?
Actually, a little surprised, not to be honest, but, I put in the work, I put in the effort, so it's worth it.
How has the season gone, and how did it go with football and track for your senior year?
My senior year for my football season went great. I transferred from Panther Creek this past year. Coming as a senior, I wasn't really known on the team, but coming in, my guys, they introduced me to the community and the brotherhood, and they brought me in. We went 12-1, went to the third round of playoffs. solid season, had a solid stat line, all conference, stuff like that, and got my offers and ready to get up out of here. So it's a really great season and then on my high school career with.
Congratulations, EJ.
For over 20 years, 99.9 The Fan and Coastal Credit Union have been recognizing scholar athletes at Triangle area schools. If you'd like to nominate a high school athlete, text AWARD to 919-860-5326.
Hi, this is Phil Ford. Did you know that Allsco invented the restaurant uniform rental industry? Allsco offers a wide variety of chefware for any type of restaurant. From fine dining to fast casual, we can outfit your staff in chef coats, cook shirts, and pants. Not only that, but we can clean and press them every week to ensure your staff looks as good as your food. Call 800-408-0208 or visit allsco.com. That is ALSCO.com to learn more.
Is going to your local bar the worst part of your day? The bartender ignores you, mediocre food, warm beer? Then why go there? Take 5 minutes and drop in at Sharky's, where they'll give you a free evaluation and you can learn about all the bars that you shouldn't go to. Sharky's has helped thousands find the right bar to hang at. What are you waiting for? Sharky's evaluation could be the cure to the worst part of your day. Change your bar, change your life. Sharky's, 5800 Durley Road by the Shell Station.
Find what you love, love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. All kinds of beers and thousands of wines. Guides in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
With curbside pickup and delivery available, you'll always find what you love, only at Total Wine and More.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Dear hero, whoever you are, thank you for donating plasma. My body literally gave up on me. Receiving plasma treatments was, to me, hope. Now that I'm out of the wheelchair, I love going on walks, swimming. Those were some of the things I was told that I would never be able to do.
I have swells all up and down my arms or my legs, my hands. I could have an airway swell, and that's life-threatening. I haven't had any attacks in about 3 months since trying it. It's crazy because it was daily that I'd have these, and it's just gone.
Because of you, I can walk again.
Because of you, I feel amazing.
Giving equals living. Give plasma. Replenish the supply. Make an appointment to give today by visiting hhs.gov/giveplasma. This message is brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Hunger lives in neighborhoods all around us, but it doesn't have to. Together, we can provide 1 billion meals by 2030, because everyone should be welcome at the table. Learn more at nourishingneighbors.com.
I'm attorney Brian Ritchie. Getting hurt in a car wreck comes with all kinds of stress and frustration. But when you call me, I'll be on top of all of it. So all you need to worry about is getting better. If you've been injured in a car wreck, I'm on top of it. Contact us at ritchielaw.com.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities.
Position, now they making a killing. Stacking blue faces straight to the ceiling. Out in Vegas, I'm with them, ordering bottles of the Ace when they send them. Till it ain't enough space up on the table to fit them. Go ahead and
raise a cup up for all my day ones.
In big time. A lot of people chiming in. Oh man, I love to hear from my good brother. My brother Anthony Humphrey just hollered at me, say he's watching, he's listening to the show. Appreciate you, Hump.
Good morning.
Let's go.
We put the good in the good in the good life. The good life. The good in the good in the good life. I said the good life. The bad in the past, now we alright.
We alright. 919-890-6200. I'm telling you, and Pam just reminded me, go out to the Sports Shop, Reese and Kmac on YouTube, click on it, and make sure you subscribe and share with somebody who you think would like it as well. But also, like, share, and subscribe. Because when you subscribe, it really helps us people. And I know when you're listening, I'm not sure where you're listening from, but always get a chance to go out to the YouTube page and hit subscribe. We really, really, really would appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Pam, the association finals was over. OKC is the champion, and shout out to them. And we're trying to get one of the main big time fans on. Hopefully he'll give us a call back. But there was a trade yesterday. Let's talk about it. What we got going on?
Celtics traded Drew Holiday. Didn't that used to be your dude?
I love it from Drew Holiday now, because he's the reason Boston won the championship, and he's the reason Milwaukee.
He disappeared this past year.
He's the reason Milwaukee didn't, because they
traded him.
So at the end of the day, I just think that Drew, he was a true professional. The guy don't give nobody any issues. But part of the issue, here's the deal, and I want you to talk about the trade, and particularly as it affects Portland.
Mm-hmm.
But Boston had this whole new rules going on with the NBA, second, eighth room, and all these kind of things. You got to pay if you're paying big time money for these big time guys like a Tatum, unfortunately who's hurt, and JB and Brown, who's my guy. It's gonna cost you. You can't pay everybody. I mean, you got what's White? Yeah. You got all those other guys. Porzingis, you got all those guys you paying money to. You're gonna pay big time money to a couple of them.
Yeah, you got to get rid of some.
And if you don't get rid of them, you're gonna have to pay a hell of a damn fine. So you're gonna see a lot of teams making movement. You're gonna see some today, some tomorrow, and definitely July 1 when free agency comes about. But anyway, they had to move.
Yeah, because speaking of salary, Holiday was at $32.4 million, and then it was going to go up to $34.8.
Right.
And then in his option, it only went down. It was going up to $37.2. So he has a high salary. But the trade is with Portland for Anthony Simmons.
Yeah, who plays point guard now.
And that's also we know Tatum's going to be out to, the whole year, pretty much.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
So get another guard and a shooter.
Why would they bring in Holiday, A-Town? Don't they have a point guard there already? Your boy Scoot.
Just traded Simons. Simons.
No.
I'm
talking about the other guy.
Yeah,
they're probably going to flip Drew Holiday for some younger players, I would think. He's like 37.
So
they're not contending.
So this is just temporary. You're saying he gonna move somewhere else? You think?
I would think so.
But
how do you think it's gonna affect Scoot?
Your boy Scoot.
I don't know. It doesn't really matter, to be honest.
Yeah, is Scoot still? I mean, he's still on the team.
He's
right?
still on the team.
Yeah, but I mean, it's where you're drafted.
Huh?
Where you're drafted is gonna dictate a lot of your career.
Mm-hmm.
That's why some people leave and go other places to be successful.
There's some truth to that.
Yeah, and one of the things they say about Scoot Henderson is that he has not been able to get as much offensive uses because of Simmons.
Oh,
and all of him.
So now the Simmons is gone.
I didn't say that.
No, not you.
Wait. So now the Simmons is gone. He supposed his game. He supposed to step his game up a little bit, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. We'll see. We're going to see a lot of movement. A lot of teams can't have 3 or 4 guys at max contracts anymore. That's why you got to be real strategic in terms of how you spend your money.
Yeah.
But it made sense for Boston, though. They got a championship out of it last year. Unfortunately, they probably got a championship this year.
Yeah.
If Tatum hadn't got hurt.
And this makes sense. I mean, Simmons averaged 20.7, and also we go back to the new build, the young. He's 26 years old.
Yeah. I think we're gonna see a lot of this happening. And how many picks did they gave away? How many? It was Simmons and a couple second round picks. I think it was. What was it?
Oh, for the total. Let's see.
Boston. What did Boston get? Or Portland? You got the whole trade.
Two second round picks.
Who got it? Was it Boston or Portland?
Celtics.
So Boston. Yeah. So Boston going to. We're going to bring in a younger guy.
Mm-hmm.
We got 2 second-round picks. Mm-hmm. Everybody, the NFL, remember this statement I'm making right here.
Okay.
And this applies to the NFL and the doggone NBA. They're copycats. They copycats. So once you see somebody being successful here, well, we're going to do the same thing. What's the difference? Well, what made OKC and Indiana okay, what gave them the ability to make it to the finals? One was depth. They had a lot of guys. They had a bunch of guys.
Yes.
And they had youth, particularly OKC, a bunch of guys, and they were very, very young. We got to do the same thing. We got to do the same thing. So the NBA and the NFL, they're copycat league. They just call everybody copy off each other, particularly when they see things that work. So anyway, one thing you never hear me copy, that LeBron James is a GOAT. I'll tell you that, A-Town. You never hear me say that.
I don't know why, but okay.
So hey, because I'm had plus more to your age. I mean, who's the best between Michael and LeBron?
I mean, it depends on the day. I'd usually say LeBron, though.
Okay. All right.
Generational, as James said.
Oh, yeah. Hullaby said James, he's spot on. And that's fair. Even after you saw The Last Dance, you still say the same thing?
Well, I don't know how accurate it was, you know?
Oh, my God. Anyway, we're going to get this thing going outside. We got much more. Let's go. DRE Pound.
Duke's Cooper Flag will go number 1.
Now Cooper across midcourt. Takes it inside and throws it down with 2 hands.
But where will the rest of his teammates land in the pros?
Knipples open. Good again.
And don't forget Carolina's Drake Powell.
Powell hangs in the air, gets the bucket to go, and James is called for the foul.
The 2025 NBA Draft, Wednesday and Thursday night on 99.9 The Fan, the Triangle Sports Leader.
This is Kmac. You're tuned into the Sports Shop, where we go beyond the game and delve into the heart of what truly matters. It's time to talk about men's mental health. We're a community with a way of life that brings together family, friends, and fans to discuss the thrill of the big game. But life is about more than just sports. We recognize that every day men engage in various activities that form the fabric of their lives. Whether it's in the barbershop, the salon, or the cigar lounge, these are places where conversations flow freely, friendships are forged, and bonds are strengthened. Today, we want to remind all men out there that it's okay to talk about more than just the game. Your mental health matters. We understand that life can throw curveballs, and sometimes pressure can become overwhelming. It's important to remember that seeking help is a sign of strength and not weakness. If you or someone you know is struggling with their mental health, don't hesitate to reach out. There are resources available to provide support, guidance, and understanding. This is the Sports Shop, reminding you that your mental health is just as important as a game-winning touchdown or shot. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Your mental health matters. Let's go.
The Law Offices of Gregory Reno Williams, PLLC, is here to serve your legal needs in the areas of personal injury, estate planning, civil litigation, and traffic matters. Whether you were injured through no fault of your own in an auto accident, or if you need to complete or update your will, your power of attorney, living will, or a trust, or if you're injured through breach of contract, contact GRW Law, where we protect the injured and counsel the uninsured. You can reach us at 919-282-4696, or you can visit us on the web at grw-law.com.
It is Men's Health Month, and in honor of Men's Health Month, Tim Donnelly here, joined by Dr. Katie Rains, urologist at Wake Med. Doctor, when it comes to prostate cancer, how often should men be being screened, and does that change with age or other risk factors?
We recommend starting screening at age 55 and going all the way to age 70. We typically stop screening at age 70 or if your life expectancy is less than 10 to 15 years. If you have a normal PSA, that blood test that looks for prostate cancer, we repeat that 1 time per year to get a trend of that number over time. If your PSA is high or abnormal, then we would repeat that number at a shorter interval if you have a higher risk of prostate cancer. If you have risk factors for prostate cancer, like a family history of prostate cancer, or you're African American, then we would start screening earlier, so between the ages of 40 and 45.
For answers to questions like that one and more information, please visit wakemed.org this Men's Health Month.
Down on credit cards, struggling with high interest debt? You can pay it all off in days with Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan. Hey, it's Dennis Cox. Get cash out now without touching your low-rate first mortgage. No appraisals, no waiting, no BS. The Rapid Equity Loan program at Loan Pronto is amazing. One Loan Pronto client just got $300,000 approved in under 24 hours. They paid off debt, renovated the kitchen, and cut their monthly expenses by $1,800. That's a huge turnaround. Loan Pronto, instant approvals, low rates, no hard credit pull up front. Listen, your home equity is yours. Use it. Get cash to consolidate your debt down to one easy low monthly payment. Call Loan Pronto now for a free instant appraisal for your home and see how much cash you can get today. Loan Pronto is A+ rated by the BBB and have nearly 2,500 5-star Google reviews. Their service is off the charts. Call now to start the conversation. 919-381-1760, loanpronto.com. 919-381-1760. Get debt relief now. Loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender. NMLS 166171 on approved credit. NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Hey, son. How are you feeling?
I'm fine, Pops.
What's on your mind?
I can't explain it. Navigating without a compass, eyes waiting, started to wonder. Metamorphosis, the loss of who you thought you was.
When your kid can't find the language, help them find the lyrics. Listen to the Sound It Out album and get tips and tools to start a conversation at sounditouttogether.org. Brought to you by Ad Council and Pivotal Ventures.
It's been said that when someone you love has Parkinson's, you have Parkinson's. If you have questions, the Parkinson's Foundation has answers. Learn more at parkinson.org or call 1-800-473-4636.
I'm attorney Brian Ritchie. Big truck accidents can cause life-changing injuries, and life-changing injuries deserve life-changing money. I know big truck wrecks, and I know how to fight those big insurance companies. If you've been hurt by a big truck, contact us at ritchielaw.com. I'm on top of it.
Your home for the Durham Bulls. WCMC HD2 HD3 Holly Springs, WDNC AM Durham, and WCLY AM Raleigh. The Buzz.
I'm meteorologist Elizabeth Gardner. We have an extreme heat warning in effect for today. That is a very rare type warning for us here, so you really need to take it seriously. You'll feel it stepping out the door. It's really warm and muggy. 102 for our high later on today. 78 overnight tonight. There could be a few isolated thunderstorms. Tomorrow's high 100, and we'll likely see some late day storms. As a matter of fact, tomorrow we have a level 2 risk for severe weather.
As always, you can visit the Sports Shop website, thesportshopradio.com, to catch up on all things Sports Shop. Help put together by our friends at Creative Allies. Creative Allies believes that everyone deserves great marketing, no matter your budget. At Kmac, Creative Allies can help you with everything digital. That means a logo design or a new website. If you're a small business owner who needs a little help with marketing, you should reach out. Visit creativeallies.com or send an email to marketing@creativeallies.com.
You are better now, better now. You only say that cause I'm not around, not around. You know I never meant to let you down, let you down. Would've gave you anything, would've gave you everything. You know I said that I am better now, better now. I only say that cause I'm not around, not around. You know I never meant to let you down, let you down. I am better now. Would've gave you everything. I did not believe that it would end.
Real man wear pink, man. Had my pink on.
You're not even speaking to my friends, no.
Welcome back. What? Welcome back to the Sports Shop. Sports Shop. Reese and Kmac. Doing what we do each and every day. It's terrific to tell somebody something they didn't want to hear Tuesday. Because y'all got a whole line of people outside.
He do.
Picketing. Protesting. I mean, they out there, they said, we want him.
Wow.
I said, he the one with the hat on. He the
Not
one with the hat.
Not anymore.
He was the one with the hat on. They coming. I'm trying to tell you, they calling.
Hey, I ain't scared. Right here.
Bro, they
Call
coming.
it your boy.
Bro, they coming. They looking for you.
I stand on it, baby. Let's go.
They looking for you. You say something bad about Brian?
I know. Ain't tell got called.
Between Brian and the Beehive, boy. Say Beyonce can't sing you want to. I'm trying to tell you, boy, they'll hunt you down.
It gets real personal.
They'll hunt you down.
Wow.
People calling me, saying, go get your boy, man. I said, what? I said, man, where are you?
He went road on there.
I said, man, where are you? I said, man, hold on, man. I said, oh, you agree with him? I was like, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, all right. I mean, Man, he a Laker too, and I can't believe you said that. I said, okay, well, it's all good. But that Reese said that though. I ain't say that. I just want y'all to know that I ain't say that. I'm just telling you the outside check. Matter of fact, man, why'd you leave the top down, though? Yeah, they gonna get you.
I did, didn't I?
They gonna get you. They out there. I'm telling you, they out there. Okay, you ought to believe me. Y'all better come get him. Y'all better come help him out. And you too.
Now you see how your friends do you?
Yeah. What's that?
Everybody don't know what you drive. But he just told
You put it out there,
So
didn't
if they in the parking lot, then they going over to the car
Hey, that's a
with
good
the
point.
tops out.
That's a good point.
My bad, fam.
That's a good
See
point.
what I'm saying?
Fam, I'm slipping.
Matt,
With
come on.
friends like that,
I'm slipping, bro.
you'll get hurt.
Louis, come get your man, please.
I'm slipping.
Exactly.
I'm slipping. You know what? I'm living wild, France, and free.
Yeah. It's the weather. It's the weather.
That's that Snoop Dogg song. It's wild and free.
Look, my bad. I'm slipping.
Drunk.
You know what, man? You a spot on. You a spot on.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm slipping, dog. I got you.
I was
Y'all
wondering-
Oh.
leave him alone.
I was wondering. No. Y'all leave me alone.
Exactly. That's hilarious.
My bad. Welcome back, though, man. We having ourselves a good time as always. Woo! Well, y'all had it hot on the airwaves.
Oh man, it was on the pop.
I was waiting for LeBron to call.
But I tell you, shout out to James and Roddy though.
James
Everybody
did
gets
it. James
my
did
boy.
it.
I talk about boy Hump,
Commentator of
Del
today.
Valle, everybody like that was spot on.
Bruh.
The generational comment was spot on.
Let me tell you
though.
something.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jane. You broke that down like you were talking to one of your children that's gone astray. You said, sit down, son. Let me talk to you. What's up, Pop? No, sit down. Now, I want you to understand one thing. I want you to hear me all. I want you to hear all of this. And when you leave, you go, well, damn, Pop may be right.
You're right. Mm-hmm.
He may be on to something. But, you know, y'all going to stop leaving Kobe Bean Bryant out of it, too.
Yeah, man.
Y'all quit that.
Yeah, see,
Y'all
that,
quit
man.
that.
I
Y'all
had
quit
to pause on that one, boy.
Y'all quit that.
That was tough.
But, you know, there's nothing to take away from it, though. Nothing to take away from it.
Oh yeah.
We got A-Town back there. What's up, A?
Doing well, feeling good.
By the way, you've done well. You represented your side of the squad well. Y'all, you know. I mean, I like it. You stand up for them. I mean, I'm with you.
I have to. I don't have a choice.
He's like, nobody else will.
I mean,
It's just disrespectful. That's all. Like, you could say Jordan's the GOAT, but when we're like, LeBron's just a guy or like stuff like that, it's crazy.
He's a Jag.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not just gonna let you say that. It's insane.
JD, just a dude.
They tell me like it's just crazy. It's
No,
just crazy.
He's a more than a Jag. Come on,
He said it's just crazy. LeBron could be anything he wants when it comes to basketball, except for one thing.
What's that?
He can't be better than Michael Jordan. That's it. You can give him any award you want. You can get him any recognition. You can put him on any statue, whatever. It's just that. That's the only thing you can't give him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Those are the facts. You just can't.
I mean, it's an opinion, but okay.
Damn.
No, I think that's a fact, in my opinion.
You got him smiling.
I'll just mess with Jay. Stand on it, baby. You feel to stand on it. I ain't mad at it.
They stand 10 toes down for him now.
What?
I told you they outside. Hey, how we doing on the poll question, sir? Please don't let it be Michael Jordan.
So the poll questions can be found on X, formerly known as Twitter, through Buzz Sports Radio, the Sports Shop 1. And the first poll question, the OKC Thunder are a bit of a rags to riches story. Which rag team in the next 10 years could you see enjoying riches? The Hornets, the Jazz, the Pelicans, or the Wizards? And there's a 50-50 tie between the Hornets and the Pelicans.
Mm-hmm.
And the second poll question, should the NBA stop announcing trades during the NBA Finals, yes or no? And 67% of people say no.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm cool with the trade during the final. I mean, the shop's still open.
Mm-hmm. but as long as the trade doesn't involve people in the finals, that's what I'm saying.
Well, now,
I'm just saying.
It could be unfair to teams in the finals, though.
What do you mean?
Meaning, maybe I want to get rid of one of mine.
right.
Could y'all wait a couple of days?
That's what I'm saying. I bet have what you want.
Yeah, you look down, you're like, wait.
Because right now, I'm sure Indiana would love to be in a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
They would love to be in a conversation.
No, that's fair. No, that's fair.
You know what I mean? So, maybe they should do that. Maybe they should. They should be able to do that. But I don't know, man. You guys, man, I had so. Ooh, boy, I want to say something so bad about LeBron. I said, I want to be the day by the time I get there. I said, but boy, I'm trying to tell you, people just need to. They just want it to be so bad. The impact LeBron has had on the NBA. When you look back at all of the greats at the top, right, and you could clearly identify the impact they had on the league. You can see Bird, Magic, MJ, the impact. What jumps out when you start looking? Because we at the end of this road. Because with LeBron, what jumps out? Anything?
What's his legacy?
Yeah. What is his legacy? That's a great question.
What jumps out? What makes you go?
Time.
When you say LeBron James in the NBA, you go. You know what you say? Honestly. Not one, not two, not three. That's all. That's what you say.
Right.
You say, here's a guy that went from team to team to team and said, "I'm the best to ever do it," and nobody signs up for it.
It's LeBron.
Well, that's fair or not, but those are the facts.
Distinctly different than Dwayne Wade.
What do you mean?
I mean, are they similar?
Ooh.
What do you mean similar? Like how?
Like in championships and things of that nature?
No.
My point is that why are we saying Dwayne Wade not the GOAT?
Oh my God!
No,
this is what I'm talking about. Like this is
this
crazy.
is what I'm talking about. But here's my point. Let me get to my point.
Dwayne
my point
Wade.
Is, and Kmac brought it up, and even James said it, and I said it many times. Magic Johnson, Bird, ushered in, got the NBA back on track. Michael took it over and carried for several years.
Yep.
But then after that, it was multiple people.
Right.
Yeah.
Like a LeBron James, like a Dwayne Wade. That's why I brought the Dwayne Wade name, and definitely Kobe being Bryant, Shaq, most people. But those are only a few people, and the Kareem got it done before Bird and Magic. Those guys, they're in a whole different category. Impact, changing the landscape of the NBA. LeBron is not part of that community. Now he could be part of multiple people, like and I'm Kobe. Okay, even with, I put Kobe there. But Kobe's the top of that. You got Kobe, you got LeBron, you got Dwayne Wade, you got Tim Duncan, you got a whole bunch of people.
Yes.
But those other guys you're talking about,
KD.
Michael, you got KD and you got other guys coming. But Michael,
don't put KD in no category.
When you got Michael
Scoring.
and Magic and LeBron and Bird and Fournier, Kareem and Oscar, those guys, Bill Russ, that's different, man. That's different. That's the way I look at it.
If for your lifetime, man, I know it's. You just getting started here. but what impact would you say LeBron, has had, on the NBA? If for what you've been watching,
the sustained greatness over 23 years.
Okay, all right, a longevity award, like we've all given.
How are we gonna minimize it to just a longevity award? Like he's 40, he's just all NBA.
Okay.
He's one of the few.
Fair.
He's maybe the only player that I could genuinely say is positionless.
Yeah.
Where he could play point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and center.
Well, I have to remind you.
I like that.
I like it. But it's a guy that wore number 32 that played for the Lakers. That played every position too.
Not as well as LeBron.
Well, he won a championship playing center. His name is Magic Johnson.
Not as well as LeBron.
Okay. But that's fair. I like your argument. I like the energy.
Look,
I don't agree with it, but I like the energy coming from it, though.
You know who you talking about?
Yeah, Magic Johnson. Yeah, he was great.
He said, "Do you know
greatest
who
point
he's
guard of all
talking
time."
Oh, okay.
Magic played four.
It sounded like you was about to say something real dope. we about to shut this damn show down, bro.
But you think Magic's better than Bron?
Man, don't trip don't even play with the Magic stuff, bro. I'm seriously.
What do you mean don't play with it?
What? You know what? Don't even talk about Magic.
I didn't bring him up. He just said number 32.
Don't even talk about Magic.
I didn't even
Don't even talk about
I don't even know.
Magic.
I didn't call his name. I just said number 32.
And you asked me who he was, so I said who he was.
Man, I don't play.
The Magic is the guy, though. That's the dude, though.
I don't play like that, bro.
I mean,
man, don't even play like that. Man, go on with that. He did it better than Magic? Magic was that dude. Oh, my goodness. Ian.
Yeah,
You're going to have to explain that for me.
Ian going in, too. He going in, too.
I mean, okay. Ian says, which may be what people are struggling with. He said LeBron's off the court impact.
And I love that.
And that's true.
I said that all along.
That's true.
We all can agree.
Yeah, I love what he's doing off the court.
I'll go on record.
All the things
LeBron's
that he does.
off the court impact is 5 times greater than Michael's.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to say 5 times greater.
Okay, 4.
I would say
3.
Greater.
I would say greater, leave it alone.
Even I'm looking at what Billy Wood said here. He said,
Billy Wood's crazy. No, I love Billy Woods. Go ahead. That's my guy.
we talk about all the places
I love
LeBron
Billy
went,
Woods. That's my guy.
but he won everywhere he went. No other player's done it like that.
Well, why couldn't he stay in one place and win there?
He wasn't given Jerry Krause and Jerry West like Kobe and
Well, see, that takes
Jordan.
a lot when you can stay in one place and win there consistently. Or you got to go where the other players are.
Ooh.
He had to leave Cleveland to go join the other two to make the big three, to start the whole big three concept.
He can't be an owner and a GM and the best player and the coach. You play one role, you do the best you can. And I just said your career, a lot of it is dictated by where you're drafted. If I'm not drafted to a great organization with great front office and a great ownership, then I'm not going to be as successful as if I have Jerry West, one of the greatest GMs ever, or Jerry Krause, who he was hated, but he did a phenomenal job putting talent around Jordan.
Yeah. I mean, y'all put me in a very, very difficult position this morning.
What's that?
What's that?
Damn, I may have to agree with Billy Woods on one thing.
Billy Clyde.
Billy Clyde. What you have for me,
that was pretty good, though.
Get me out of here.
That was pretty, you defended that pretty good.
I'm getting close to agreeing with Billy.
He making good sense, as they say.
You ain't lying, boy. Well, you got that good coffee this morning. You woke, as they say. Oh, my goodness. A-Town, well, get me out of here, man.
Keep recording my fight back, A-Town.
Yeah, fight back, A-Town.
A-Town, he's fighting back.
That was a good comeback, though.
Yeah, it was.
Hey there, Sports Shop listeners. It's time to step up our game for the Durham Public Schools Foundation. We're shining spotlight on this incredible nonprofit dedicated to ensuring every student in DPS thrives. Thanks to the power of our united community, you can make a big play by donating or volunteering. Your support is a game changer our students need, helping to provide the resources and opportunities that they deserve. Take action today by visiting bullcityschools.org. Whether you're giving a little or giving a lot, sign up to volunteer or spreading the word, you're making a difference. Together we can achieve amazing things for our students. Durham Public Schools Foundation and Sports Shop listeners, let's team up for our kids.
As tremendous as all these points have been, and
they've been good, though, yeah.
You still walk away feeling like you watching Michael Jordan play. You watch the greatest player that ever played the game of basketball.
Say that last bit.
You still walk away with the feeling.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan, you walk away with Michael Jordan watching him play the greatest player in the game of basketball. Yeah, LeBron went 5-6 teams, and he won, that's a hell of a point.
I would count the bubble, though.
Okay.
You know, he says that's AAU.
Okay. Yeah. Phew, well, that's a tough one right there. Man, we come back. We got some other conversations, some other things we want to get into. It's something we didn't even get a chance to get into last week, really. But the idea and what it really means with Shedeur Sanders and his speeding ticket and his citation and what they're trying to turn it into makes me uncomfortable. It's like really? That's what we want to turn it into?
Right. It's just a ticket. We all get speeding tickets.
But they want it to be something else, though.
Yeah.
Red flag, your social life. What social life? Boy, ain't got no damn social life. But anyway, we'll talk about that a little bit when we come back. Let's go.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities.
It's Men's Health Month, and WakeMed wants to remind you to exercise. Be physically active for at least 3 hours per week. That's about 30 minutes of exercise per day. And exercise doesn't have to be boring. Walking the dog, playing basketball, riding your bike, or even an impromptu dance party count as physical activity. Oh, and don't forget to include stretching and strength training. Get up, get moving, and while you're at it, schedule a WakeMed primary care appointment at wakemed.org to get started on your journey to a happier and healthier version of you.
First aid kits should be ready in case of an emergency, but most fall short. Alsco has you covered with one flat rate, never expired, user-friendly first aid system that is ready whenever an emergency strikes. Alsco's representatives check and refill the first aid kit on a regular basis to ensure it is always stocked and ready to go for one flat weekly rate. The first aid kit that has you covered when you need to be covered. Call 1-800-408-0208 or visit alsco.com. Again, that is alsco.com to learn more.
We all want more for North Carolina. More boundless views, more adventures in the outdoors, and more clean roads to get there. But to get more, we have to do less. Less littering, that is. Make it your nature to trash your trash and keep NC clean. And we'll all have more reasons to love North Carolina. Litter less, get more. For more on the 7 outdoor NC Leave No Trace principles, visit OutdoorNC.com. Sponsored by the North Carolina Association of Broadcasters and Visit North Carolina, a part of the Economic Development Partnership of North Carolina in cooperation with this station.
Hi, I'm Earl Reese with the S, here to discuss a topic that literally is near and dear to my heart. About 5 years ago, I underwent heart bypass surgery to remove blockages and improve my overall cardiovascular health. My experience highlights the importance of heart health, and I wanted to list my top 10 steps we can all take to protect our hearts. Number 1, stay active. Number 2, eat a balanced diet. Number 3, quit smoking. Number 4, manage stress. Number 5, monitor your health. Number 6, maintain a healthy weight. Number 7, limit your alcohol intake. Number 8, get enough sleep. Number 9, stay hydrated. Number 10, know the signs: chest pains, shortness of breath, and dizziness, and seek medical attention if you experience any of these symptoms. My personal story is a reminder of the importance of heart health. By taking proactive steps, we can all work towards a healthier heart and a longer, more fulfilling life. Let's go.
Is your business looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further than the Sports Shop Radio Show. Our show is the fastest growing and most active sports talk show on the air today. And advertising with the Sports Shop has the potential to greatly benefit your business. Not only is our show fun, we also cover a wide range of sports topics and have amazing connections with mega sports stars. Plus, we feature cultural references and influences with sound effects and great music from the last 50 years. The Sports Shop Radio Show is designed for anyone who loves sports, and as a business, you can take advantage of this by placing ads on our show to reach a large number of potential customers. Remember, in radio advertising, good ratings and listeners do count. The hosts, Reese and Kmac, along with a wide array of regular and special guests, engage in real talk about real sports for real fans. Reach out today to place your ad with the Sports Shop and take your business to new heights. Email us at info@thesportshopradio.com or call 919-890-6200.
When you switch to Progressive, you could save bundling your home and auto. Then you could put that money towards some of the surprisingly more expensive things in life.
May I help you? I just wanted to request a late checkout, please. Of course. That's $30 per hour for up to 4 hours. Huh. Okay, but if you can offer a late checkout, then that probably means no one is staying in that room. So if it's empty, maybe I can just stay a few extra hours. Oh, aren't you adorable?
Life costs a lot, so bundle and you could save with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
The future depends on teachers. Every day, teachers are shaping our tomorrows, starting their students on journeys that will change the course of history. Right now, in a classroom somewhere in the United States, there's a teacher inspiring a future scientist who will make preventing pandemics their life's work, sharpening the mind of an aspiring environmentalist who will help combat climate change, and generating possibilities for a student who will be the first in their family to graduate college. It all starts with teachers who meet challenges with creativity, who reinvent education for the future, who work towards a school system that lifts up every child, regardless of race, income, or zip code, and to enable the full potential of our students, our communities, and our country. Explore a career that leaves a legacy you can be proud of. Shape the future. Teach. Learn more and receive free support at teach.org.
Reese and Kmac, covering sports the way real fans talk about it. The Sports Shop on Buzz Sports Radio and WRL Sports Plus TV.
I get it until the sunrise. Going 90 in a 65. Windows roll down, screaming now. Number one hustler, getting money. Why you wanna count my money? I'm a hustler and don't need
Don't count LeBron said, don't count my rings.
I see police on the ticket eye. Doing 100 on in the state 9 to 5. My shorty leaning, blasting that do or die. Wishing that I'm
Why you gotta play this song?
cause we certified. Got a system
Why you gotta
that'll
play
be
this song,
knock the
H-Town?
ball off. Got a under my seat.
Shame on you. I ain't mad at you. Y'all have to watch H-Town. He'll throw shade at you in a minute with the song now. He'll come behind you. Man, we rock it out as always. Terrific Tuesday. It's T-shirt Tuesday. Tell somebody something they don't want to hear Tuesday. We rock it out. We got the Reese.
Good morning, good people.
Man, I like the white be popping.
It does. I can't find mine.
You know, yeah, that conversation y'all had the other day. I'm gonna put y'all in timeout.
What happened?
Paper Bag Brown one?
Y'all going straight to timeout.
Who?
Both of you.
I obviously didn't have it. He was talking about me looking like a paper bag something.
No, you said me with the all light coming on.
You went too far, Pam.
That's right. That is it.
Yeah, I embraced that.
Do you know what? There's a group of people that love the oil light.
Okay, you know what?
I used to be the president of the fan club, but I got out.
Used
to. But I let somebody else have it.
Wow. But don't worry, they took over. Don't worry, they took over for you. Don't you worry.
Wow.
We got the Vern, Pam, Thompson, Smith. What's up, Pamela?
Good morning.
Hater. I'm glad you're back, Pam. Your sister did real good yesterday.
Yeah. Now she's online.
Yeah, she did real good yesterday. Man, you wearing your T-shirt? What kind of T-shirt you wearing today?
It's pearls. It's kind of like a bougie T-shirt. It has pearls on top of it and everything.
You don't probably know wear T-shirts with decoration on it.
That's a good point. Never seen that before.
But like she really wear T-shirts with decoration on it. Like,
I try to.
What y'all call it? Blinging it out?
Yeah, and this is pearling it out.
Pearling. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
For all my pearls out there.
Okay.
Well, damn. Pam making sense today, boy.
Yeah.
Hey, time behind the glass. What up, hey?
Doing well.
You good?
Yeah.
Deep breath? Yeah.
I'm here.
You came in slicing today.
Well,
dicing.
Reese came in first segment talking about LeBron and Jordan. No one asked for this today.
No.
It's a slow day.
But he did come in on fire, though.
But to be fair, I just said I was reflecting on the fact that I watched Last Dance last night. And it reminded me just how awesome this guy,
but you were
Michael Jordan was, man.
But you were a little disparaging though in the beginning.
Remind me. I don't remember what did I say.
Well, you kept saying, "Well, I didn't keep talking about this other guy."
Well, he wouldn't even say his name.
You know,
say my name. Say my name.
I was just like,
say my name. Say my name.
He said, right. Exactly. He said, it just reminds me. I don't even why people, having this conversation. Why they having this debate? I was like, uh-oh.
No, but man, see, I was really being totally.
Don't say complimentary.
Not complimentary, but I was being honest about how I felt. I said, I don't understand what the argument is. I mean, I really felt that way. I mean, that shouldn't even be a conversation relative to this.
He's like, I don't know why we talking.
I know we're gonna move on, but I will say this.
Yeah.
I can't wait till the LeBron documentary drops. I want to see if that changes anything.
Ooh, putting his story in film.
Yeah.
May change your perspective. Because wait a minute. Let's think. We all have known, but look how Mike's story with the documentary and all, Last Dance and all, look how it's changed a lot of people's perspective on the greatness of Michael. And all we really did was just put it all in film in such a positive light.
But the other thing that it did, it showed how some of his fellow teammates felt about him. So it'd be interesting to see how some of LeBron's teammates.
If they be honest about it.
Right.
Don't ask Kyrie. I bet he won't be in the documentary. I can tell you that right now. And what was the boy that was sleeping with his mama? What's his name?
Javante, no, the guy from
Javante
Maryland.
West. But
No. That's what it was. That's right.
I'm sorry. Let me say that correctly.
That wasn't even fair.
Hold on. Let me clean
But
it up.
they was-
What was
but-
the guy's name that was dating his mom? Let me.
Allegedly.
Well, that's his bank account when he lost his job. It wasn't allegedly.
Yeah. But then he had some issues though.
Yeah, he's on the streets now.
Yeah, which is really unfortunate. He's
Really?
home. He was homeless at one point. Yeah, Devontae, right? Devontae West.
Delonte.
Yeah.
LeBron's blackballed him.
LeBron did that.
Yeah, because I know some people. Anyway, that's
all
all.
right. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Oh, that's sad though.
Man, you got to be careful.
That's sad. I hate that for him.
Yeah.
I don't
Maryland.
know. I don't know why I missed
Maryland.
that.
Played up in Temple or something. I can't remember where he played at somewhere.
Brian, you should help your.
Well, they've been trying to help him. He's addicted to stuff, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good.
But this is not the first time that's happened in the NBA.
What's that?
What, son, mother?
Yeah.
Okay, A-Town, hurry up.
Yeah, LeBron was dating his teammate's mother.
Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Bronny's mom.
Uh-huh.
Reese, where you go? Oh, God.
You know, Bronny's his teammate. LeBron was dating his mom.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's true.
He just also happens to be his son, though.
Yeah, having his son. Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
And his wife.
Some people take what you just said. They run it.
And his wife. Exactly. It's his son, and the woman is actually his wife. Actually, who knew? How we doing? Did we do the poll question? Because Reese got me real nervous because I know what he's thinking right now, and I don't want to talk about that.
So the poll questions can be found on X, formerly known as Twitter, through Buzz Sports Radio, the Sports Shop 1. And the poll question, the OKC Thunder are a bit of a rags to riches story. Which rag team is in the next 10 years could you see enjoying riches? The Hornets, the Jazz, the Pelicans, or the Wizards? And 57% of people say the Hornets.
I don't know why they say the Hornets because I don't know what the Hornets' future is going to be.
The Wizards got a better future than they do.
Right.
At least the Wizards got draft picks to screw up.
Yeah.
At least they have draft picks they get messed up. So anyway, Hey, Todd, did you find that on sound? Okay. So I guess it was this time last week. I guess.
Yeah.
Rookie quarterback for the Cleveland Browns, and much talked about in the news. Shedeur Sanders was cited for speeding in Cleveland. I guess around it was at midnight. I guess I don't know. It was late. Cited for speeding. They clocked him at about 101 or whatever he's doing, and this turned into this whole narrative around how big of a mistake it is and how, this is another example of his immaturity and his, that he doesn't get it and all of these other things and like how much of a red flag is it for Shedeur Sanders that, he's been cited for the speeding ticket. And I was just like, what the hell? It's the NFL.
Right.
I can assure you on that day in the NFL, there were about 40 players that got a speeding ticket, unfortunately. But those are the facts.
Mm-hmm.
But I found something interesting because I heard the audio, from the body cam from the officers that pulled them over. Let's hear the audio really quick.
No.
Affirm, it's out of Colorado. How you doing? 101. Got you 101 miles an hour. You have your license proof insurance on you? Yeah, I got her at 92. I don't need registration. I just need license proof insurance. What's your social security number? What's your first name? Shedeur? Do you have a Colorado driver's license?
Anybody else?
All right, hang tight. I'll be back to you, man. It's just my partner. Just back up. He's not doing anything. Oh, I'm gonna cut you a break. I'm not gonna give her a ticket. Like I said, I got her at 92, but 101. I got a dash cam and stuff, man. Like
I don't remember that, but I'll take your word.
okay, all right, I appreciate it. It is going to be waiverable, okay? Your state where you're at has an agreement with Ohio that if you don't take care of the ticket, they will suspend your Mississippi license, okay? So there's a phone number and all that on the back. If you just want to sign here by the X, it's just stating that you're going to take care of the citation. If you don't, they can suspend your license, okay? Yeah, just pay it or call it. Call the number on the back. All right, man, appreciate it. How fast do you think you're going if you don't think you're at 101? Because I know this truck supercharged, it will do it. Oh, you gave it to me a little late. Who's it from?
Is that from Boykin?
Can't read it. I don't know who that is. You already wrote it, man. You got to give that to me before. Well, I'm going to give your girl a break, okay? I'm colorblind.
All right, that's good.
Interesting.
So,
Yeah, what? I guess I'm trying to see. The officer was pretty nice.
officer was pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
He was following, this young woman who nobody talks about in none of the reporting.
Right.
I guess they were following each other home or whatever, and they clocked him in at 101. She was doing 92 in front of him. I'm assuming he tried to keep up with her.
Right.
I don't know what was going on, but he says, "All right, I take your word for it. You say I was speeding. I was speeding." And the officer was, like, "Hey, look, man,
Hey, just one clarification. Why he asked for the social security number?
I guess he was
I mean,
like
why?
he didn't have his license,
Right?
And then eventually, I guess he pulled it up. I don't know.
Why would you give the officer your social security number?
Yeah, I didn't quite get.
I mean
that.
that one. I mean, he could go home and. I'm just saying. I
thought he had
part,
his license.
That part threw me off. Like, what's the social security number? I'm like, why you want to know that?
Yeah, that's weird.
Maybe he was part of the ICE task force.
I don't know.
Maybe that's the new thing they got to ask for now to make sure you.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But
that's weird.
So you hear that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where's all these red flags and all what's?
Well, I guess I hadn't been following them, but I just heard he got
So
stopped
a couple
for
things I just pulled up
101.
about it.
Yeah.
One
I
of the
didn't
big things is that he had two within a matter of time. Like within.
2 speeding tickets?
Right there together.
Okay.
So that they're saying that's a red flag as far as being responsible. The driving so fast, the speed limit was 60. So that shows that, he has reckless and dangerous behavior.
Okay.
And the fact that, his image, he's being a public image, and he's already attracted significant media attention. That he's got to be more aware of what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
So lack of awareness was the other red flag.
There's a site I can go in and I can click on. I can go to, and I can see every infraction of every NCAA athlete from yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
How many you think is on that list?
Hundreds.
I just don't. I guess what I'm trying to figure out, and you guys can help me. What is the narrative they keep trying to spin? Like, I just don't. Like, I get it. Okay, he got a speeding ticket. All right, yeah, that's what he was doing. Okay. Not to minimize the fact that he was speeding, breaking the law. I get that. But come on. A red flag? This is a red flag?
Right.
Yeah, that don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Either.
Well, he came back yesterday and addressed it. He was at a charity softball game, and he said, I made some, good choices, bad choices, but I've learned. So.
Yeah. Those of you without a speeding ticket in your lifetime, raise your hand. What? Nobody?
Those of you that's gone over 100 miles per hour, raise your hand.
That have gone over?
Yeah.
Now, see, you have to do that. You know,
Reese,
you know,
I know Reese
hey, look,
has in that
you know
car.
for a fact I do.
Exactly. Reese?
He tried to tell like he done, but he.
I'm just. What's the question again?
Those that have gone over 100
Oh man,
miles per hour raging.
we got my main man Kendrick calling in. Oh my God, I hate to find out what I did wrong this time. What's up, Kendrick?
Good
morning. What up?
What's up, man?
So look, you didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, okay.
I was just calling in to agree with you because to me, this right here was a non-story only for the simple fact to me. All right, we heard about Shador getting the speeding tickets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How many of you heard about Zach Edey getting the speeding tickets? 101 and the 55 in Indiana.
Zach Edey? He could fit in a car that could go that fast.
That's the first time I think about it.
He was clocked for a speeding ticket. He was doing 101 in the 55 in Indiana last week, right about the same time. So
wow, that's a good point.
That's a red flag. As a first round draft pick, there's no way he should be doing that.
I don't hear Memphis talking about trading Zach Edey or letting Zach Edey go, or Zach Edey got character issues.
Yeah, right.
My thing is, this right here is another instance of where the media wants to report what the media wants to report.
Yep.
And for as much as the media is supposed to be unbiased, that's one of the biggest lies of it.
Yeah.
We paint what we paint the pictures that we want to paint.
Yeah. Well, that goes along. A lot of people say the same thing about the conversation we had this morning about LeBron James.
Yep.
We paint the picture we want to paint.
Yeah,
but I agree. But you know this, Kendrick. I mean, we can look it up every day. Every day is somebody between basketball and the NFL. Every day is one of them. Somebody's on the blotter report.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
Every day.
But to me, this right here is just Deion's son, and the media or people already didn't like him, and so this right here was just another thing. Hey, we got this. Let's run with it.
Shame on him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, hold on, Kendrick. Before I let you go, you, Brian or Michael? What's up?
Come on now. You know where I stand on this. I actually got to experience Mike, so I know.
Right.
I know. And I mean, I told A couple of weeks ago. As a matter of fact, I told Reese too. Everything's slowing down. It's time for the LeBron versus Michael debate to start up. We do it every
Here we
summer.
go.
We do it every summer.
That's
And
exactly right.
And my thing too with LeBron versus Mike, how many times you hear people be like, "Man, I want to go get these new LeBrons."
Well, you hear a lot of 8-year-olds say it, you know. But then they grow up and see what what real ballers are wearing, and then they go, man, if you ain't wearing Jordans, you know, man, put them bronze down, bro.
Exactly. But yeah, I told, like, me and A had this conversation before. Like, Mike was an experience. You can look at the YouTube videos and so forth. That doesn't do it justice.
Yeah,
it absolutely doesn't do it justice.
Right. Yeah, when it comes to the shoe game, the fact of the matter is, LeBron, until they start making a golf shoe called LeBron, man, he gone somewhere. Mike got a golf shoe, bro.
How many football players, their cleats are Jordans?
Exactly.
That's true.
Talk about impact.
Talk about impact. Talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Kendrick, we got to roll, man. Appreciate it.
All right, y'all. Have
Thank
a good
you.
one.
Take care.
A-Town, what you have for me?
The Hilton Raleigh North Hills Hotel and Convention Complex, located on Wake Forest Road, has an abundance of guest rooms and meeting space. This hotel continues to be a top destination for meetings, conferences, and events. Enjoy live music Wednesday evenings from 7 to 10 p.m. Email yolanda.diaz@hilton.com or call 919-872-2323 and let them know the Sports Shop sent you.
Ooh-wee. Man, anytime you let one person go and you get a $40 million savings, that's pretty good. Ain't it?
Yes.
That's pretty good. Ain't it? You working in a different office than the office I work in, but it's pretty good. Man, we having a good time on this show, man. The next thing is, what about Giannis? Will he move? Or who cares? Let's find out all about this after the draft. Let's talk about the draft coming up next. Let's go.
You're listening to The Sports Shop with Reese and Kmac, presented by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Alsco, the worldwide leader in linen and uniform rental services for restaurants, healthcare, the automotive industry, and industrial facilities. The Adam Gold Show.
Look, I know Carolina's got a lot of money to spend, about $29 million in cap room, but I want them to spend it on the right player. Mitch Marner is a great player, a world-class point producer, but he's not a center. He doesn't score in the playoffs, and he doesn't play physical. Add him, but you better add something else up front, preferably in the middle. Otherwise, it won't work.
The Adam Gold Show, weekdays starting at noon on 99.9 The Fan.
To all cigar smokers and fans of cigars, this is Steve from the Cigar Box and Carry. The Cigar Box, with a full bar, large lounge, and a selection of the top brands of cigars at prices that can't be matched. As many of you know, the number of places to purchase or smoke cigars has recently decreased, and many of the remaining locations don't have the selection of sticks that the Cigar Box has. You need another reason to visit the box? Well, here it is. The Cigar Box will be having its grand opening on October 9th, and the special guest will be, in person, none other than Rocky Patel himself. Rocky Patel, founder and head of Rocky Patel Cigars, will be at the Cigar Box in Cary for the long-awaited grand opening. This will be the event that must not be missed, as there will be raffles, giveaways, and deals on cigars no one can match. As the event gets closer, there will be more info on the details of the event of the year. The Cigar Box, the Triangle's #1 cigar shop and lounge, located at NC Highway 55 in Cary, at the corner of High House and NC 55.
Find what you love and love what you find. A Total Wine & More, the place to go for sipping rosés with seltzers on ice. All kinds of beers with more reasons for cheers. It's warm out, let's go. Our prices are low on all our beers and wines. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
Only at Total Wine & More. Drink responsibly. 18+.
It's Jasmine from The Sports Shop. The Sports Shop is presented in part by Alsco Linen and Uniform Rental Services. Everyone loves the Alsco Injury Report featuring the Alsco First Aid Kit. So stop what you're doing right now and call 919-828-7491 to get your free personal first aid kit. That's right, you can get your own personal first aid kit for free. Call Alsco today at 919-828-7491. Stop what you're doing right now and call 919-828-7491.
The law offices of Gregory Noah Williams, PLLC, is here to serve your legal needs in the areas of personal injury, estate planning, civil litigation, and traffic matters. Whether you were injured through no fault of your own in an auto accident, or if you need to complete or update your will, your power of attorney, living will, or trust, or if you're injured through breach of contract, contact GRW Law, where we protect the injured and counsel the unsure. You can reach us at 919-282-4696, or you can visit us on the web at grw-law.com.
Meals from those years are hard to forget. It was all white bread and whole milk, hamburger casseroles and quiche Lorraines, all with a side of cigarettes. We ate salads as desserts. We knew a party was classy if it had a cheese log, and we never missed an after-dinner smoke. It didn't matter if we were in our dining rooms, a burger joint, or the ritziest of restaurants. There'd be an ashtray on every table, and that very particular flavor in every meal. We smoked for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's amazing that our food could taste like anything else. If that was you then, get your lungs screened now. Surviving lung cancer starts with a scan. Learn more at screenyourlungs.org. This PSA was made possible by industry funding and guidance from lung cancer patient groups.
So, what's the asking price on these houses?
You'd probably be more comfortable living somewhere else.
How long is the lease?
Sure, you can afford to live here, but...
How are the schools?
We have twins.
This neighborhood probably wouldn't be right for your kids.
If a real estate or rental agent says anything like this, you are being discriminated against, and it is illegal. If you experience housing discrimination, go to HUD.gov/fair housing and report it. Fair housing. The law is on your side. A message from HUD in partnership with the National Fair Housing Alliance.
In World War I, American fighter pilots covering a plane's rear position coined the phrase, "I've got your six," to mean I've got your back. Through their service, veterans have our backs. Now we should have theirs. Learn more at gotyoursix.org. using the number 6.
I'm attorney Brian Ritchie. Workers' comp can be tricky, but my law firm will be on top of all the complicated paperwork and sneaky deadlines so that all of your I's are dotted and T's are crossed. If you've been hurt on the job, I'm on top of it. Contact us at ritchielaw.com.
The Sports Shop cares. Unite with Reese, Kmac, and me, Pam Thompson-Smith, to amplify our voices, ignite lasting change, and celebrate the power of community excellence, because every voice matters.
LeBron James. LeBron James. LeBron James. LeBron James. LeBron James. LeBron James. LeBron James.
What the hell is this? What is going on?
Right next cause they be having this film. They be seeing how great our kid was. I don't feel no pressure. Special occasion to show my love for.
Shout out to all
I need no extra search, just swirl and
LeBron people. Just why though? Just why?
Man, wait.
Just why?
Yeah, seriously, why?
Come on,
why?
Let it go.
LeBron James?
LeBron.
That's the wackest song I ever heard in my life. LeBron.
Oh man.
LeBron. That take up in my head. Take a turn off in my head. You should have sung it. You
LeBron James. LeBron James.
Go there. Go there.
I cannot
Any other time you'll sing on key. Come on, do it with me. Come on. Ready?
No. Hey, Tom, I'm curious. Did somebody tell you about this song, or you knew about this song already?
There was a trend where everyone was making LeBron James songs, and that was one of the songs that went viral.
Hey, bro. Hey, look, you know what's so funny, man?
Oh, my goodness.
I'm sure at some point we're going to get a chance to sit down with LeBron James. And I'm telling you right now, I would say, bro, I'm going to be honest with you, dude. I said, your followers are the funniest people I ever seen in my life. I'm trying to tell you, make the NBA great again. We got a whole other squad. Y'all, I mean, but y'all believe what you believe, though.
That's
and
right.
I get it.
They stand 10 toes down for their man.
True.
LeBron James. LeBron. Okay, stop.
LeBron
Let's stop.
James.
Stop.
LeBron
Stop.
James.
Stop. I'm gonna be riding down.
He said, you gonna be riding down the road with the tops down. Send him the link.
No, don't send me nothing.
So he can play it.
No, don't send me none of that. Oh my God. All right, anyway, we was talking about the
Cornell said, I'm a LeBron fan, but who made that horrible song?
LeBron James. LeBron James. That is so absolutely stupid.
You know what? I give up. It's great. All the movies Michael's had, all this stuff. Nobody.
And Michael ain't got a song?
Michael ain't got one of these. Michael don't have one of these.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Michael don't have this.
Thank God. LeBron. Clay Womble said we can be singing this all day. You're right. It's
That's
in my
right,
head
cousin.
Right
That's my cousin. Hey, Clay.
LeBron James. LeBron James.
Whoa, wow.
We gonna go too
We have, and we're gonna hear it all day. It's gonna be in our head. You're right, Clay.
That shit is for about LeBron.
LeBron James.
He even got Kmac singing. That's scary in itself.
That's horrible.
Look, I ain't laughing at that.
Oh,
It's
my
pretty
God, that's bad.
I just want to get a reaction.
You got one.
You got it.
Good job, man.
So the poll question can be found on X, formerly known as Twitter, through Buzz Sports Radio, the Sports Shop 1. And the poll question, the OKC Thunder are a bit of a rags to riches story. Which rag team in the next 10 years could you see enjoying riches? The Hornets, the Jazz, the Pelicans, or the Wizards? And 50% of people say the Hornets.
Well, we got smart people. My man.
They got Michael
My
songs
new
out
said,
there.
I want to be like Mike. Remember that song? I want to
Ooh,
be like Mike.
Ooh.
You remember that song? A-Town?
Sounds familiar.
It's better than.
Sometimes I wish I could be
like Mike.
Be like Mike.
Oh, that was in the commercial.
I want to be like Mike. Yeah.
That was in the commercial.
Yeah, that's a commercial.
Okay.
Sometimes I dream that I can be he or something like that.
I can be like Mike.
Yeah.
I want to be like Mike.
What'd you find out was?
So it's better than
LeBron James. Whack. That's the wackest song I heard. LeBron. I'll be singing all day. LeBron.
Oh my God.
What? Why y'all looking at us? we did it.
No, A did it. You found a song yet, Mike? Want to be like Mike? LeBron James.
The commercial?
Yeah.
That what it was? Yeah. It was commercial? Okay.
Sometimes I play that. I want to hear that. That's what I want to hear right there. Sometimes I dream
like Mike.
Oh, yeah.
If I could be like Mike. I want to be like Mike. Like Mike. If I could be like Mike.
See. Wait a minute. Somebody actually singing that.
Come on with it.
Just one day if I could be that way.
Okay.
I dream my moon. Like Mike.
That's got to be.
I want to be like Mike.
Want to be like Mike.
Now let's play LeBron song.
Yeah. Let's play that.
Now let's play LeBron song.
As we go out.
Let's play LeBron song.
Wow.
Boy, y'all.
Can't make it up, man. LeBron James.
Where is football season?
LeBron James.
It sounds kind of smooth, though. Just a little bit.
It kind of sounds like Reese.
No, thank you. Real talk. Hey, I did a better job than Robin and Lamb.
Oh, man, we up.
Listen every afternoon for The Drive with Tim Donnelly.
Every offseason, I tell myself, don't fall for it, don't get excited by minicamp highlights. And then you see one grainy clip from the sideline of Bryce Young throwing a deep ball to Tetaroa McMillan, and I fall for the trap every time. Tetaroa McMillan, Rookie of the Year, 10 touchdowns, book it.
The Drive with Tim Donnelly, 3 to 6 on 99.9 The Fan.
This is Kmac. You're tuned into the Sports Shop, where we go beyond the game and delve into the heart of what truly matters. It's time to talk about men's mental health. We're a community with a way of life that brings together family, friends, and fans to discuss the thrill of the big game. But life is about more than just sports. We recognize that every day men engage in various activities that form the fabric of their lives. Whether it's in the barbershop, the salon, or the cigar lounge, these are places where conversations flow freely, friendships are forged, and bonds are strengthened. Today, we want to remind all men out there that it's okay to talk about more than just the game. Your mental health matters. We understand that life can throw curveballs, and sometimes pressure can become overwhelming.